YouTube? This is the Black Man here with another replay for you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're gaining a lot of followers, so hopefully we reach 100 subscribers soon. So I'll be giving a box once we giving away a box once I reach that. But without further ado, I'm going to show you guys a pretty cool replay that I find very interesting because there's two decks that are in the metagame. After looking at the results from yesterday's YCS, I have Sky Striker, which you guys already know I've been on for a while, and Dragon Link, which isn't dead apparently. But let's get to the replay. Lose rock, paper, scissors, which is perfect for me because I'm trying to go second anyway. And let's see. Just thinking a lot right here. So I think he just passes his turn actually. And then I go up Star Goblin to see what I draw into. Draw into Pot of Desires, which is good for me. Ray, trying to get some damage in here. He takes that. Activate Ray's effect. He gammas me. I just special summon Pankratops. And I end my turn. I keep the impermanence in hand. He goes Chamber. I know this deck all too well. I played this deck a lot over the last few months, so I kind of know the ins and outs of Dragon Link. He summons Striker Dragon. Boost Sector Launch, add it to hand. Sets a card, ends his turn. I think for a second, because I'm like, okay, wait. Let's see. I just try to pop his Tiding, because he can just spin back my Rose, and I would be done. So then I summon Rose, another Hayate, then attack over, try to activate the effect again. I don't know what he was doing. I try to activate my effect. I send Engage to try to free up my Pot of Desires. Kagari, try to add back the Engage. He said that's fine. Desires. He ashes, which is perfect. I figured he probably would. Shizuku, set a few cards actually. In phase, try to search. He tries to do his Dragon Maid search. I grab Widow Anchor. And then he uses the effect. Summon to grab another Tiding. And he draws to 6 cards in hand. So hopefully I can try to play out of some stuff and maybe get him to use some advantage. He Link Summon into Romulus. I imperm the Romulus so he can't get access to Ravine. He battle phase. I guess he just wants to get it off the board or something. Or maybe, I don't know what he was trying to do. Oh, just, yeah. So then I just banish his Tracer when he tries to activate Boost Sector, and then he ends up scooping. So there you go, guys. So I won game 1 pretty easily. Game 2, I'm going second again. Open up 3 hand traps and potentially a way to play. This is like a really insane hand. Now I'm thinking like, okay, he has anti-spell because he's setting like 4 back rows and a face down spell and face down fill spell. So then I draw for turn. Of course he flips anti-spell. So it's gonna be a grind, guys. So, and he blind cosmics into a couple back rows. So he hits the imperm, which good. Then he draws for turn, activates Chaos Space, which is a good. He just needed to draw a monster for the most part, and he did. Then he activates World Legacy Guard Dragon, so all his cards are pretty much live now. Brings back Tracer, Striker Dragon. I was hoping. Oh, okay, so yeah, he did draw. He drew the Boost Sector, which sucks. Specials, white, activate Boost Sector launch. Special summons another Tracer. Goes into Romulus. Romulus effect. I let it go through because I think to myself, like, he can't really play the Ravine right now anyway. Because he's locked under spell, so I won't negate that. I'm trying to bait him out to summon Pitsy, and he gets a draw for Chaos Space. Then he, goes into Pitsy. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna definitely affect Veiler the Pitsy. I was saying the War Legacy Guard Dragon move is okay. But I think the other Pitsy. And then I thought he would make a Spheres right here, because Spheres right here is actually really good. But let's see what he goes into. He's playing the Dragoon package, so then he tries to activate the effect, and I'm like, nope. And I'm hoping he just ends his turn on this, and I should be good. Because I think one card in hand or something, but draw onto Ash. Activate multi-roll, activate area 0, multi-roll's effect, pop to 0. And once let the space go through, I'm like, man, I'm gonna be so far in advantage, it's not even funny. So then Ray, attack, deal some damage, Ray effect again. He's low in life right now, so Hayate attack for 15, activate the effect. Ditch Widow Anchor, go into Kagari, add back Widow Anchor, and Shizuku ups our Goblin, give him some life back, drop Pot of Desires, set, end phase. This is how powerful this deck is. I'm like, if you know how to play with this deck, it's pretty insane. Like the one engage is like pretty much all you need. Hit a boost sector launch. I'm saying that's fine. He got back Tracer effect, tried to pop Warless Guard Dragon, and I'm like, I'm gonna Ash that. And then he sets a card, ends his turn, I draw into another Ash. Then I'm like, okay, let me go to Hayate. For some reason I attacked directly instead of tracking the Tracer. Probably should attack the Tracer or something. But I don't know, that's probably a little misplay on my part. And then Kagari effect. He said that's fine. Add back Shark Cannon, activate Pot of Desires, and he flips the Almighty Imperial Order. So he has Order and Anti-Spell, so I'm literally gonna probably not play a spell the whole entire game for the rest of the game. But I set anyways, set again, in phase Shizuku, and then I think, yeah, he tries to go in phase Tracer. Grab Recharger. Thought about ashing that, but then I was like, it doesn't really matter because he can just pop anything else he wants. So he's thinking on his turn. Activate Tracer's effect again. Pops Boost Sector Launch. He grabs a Rocket. Honestly, Rocket Recharger probably was actually one of the better moves in my personal opinion. Actually, Rocket Recharger actually might have been game. He was being a little greedy here, as you can see. He summoned Seyfried, tries the effect, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to Ash that. And he misplays right here. He negates the Ash Blossom, which I'm like, okay, well, you realize you're in Hayate range, so I let him go. We get in a little debate because he's asking me what cards I set last turn. I'm like, dude, I have no idea. I don't think it even matters at this point. Like, why are you, like, come on. We can all kind of see the writing on the wall. If he can't, then it's insane. And I don't think he even attacks for some odd reason. I don't have that many spells engraved, I don't think. But he just passes his turn, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make Hayate and attack directly. I mean, you can't negate that, so. And I win the game. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys like a little replay. These two decks are currently in the format. I think Dragon Link actually topped the YCS, so kind of be cool to see that deck in action, hopefully in 2 weeks. But if you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.